Peace, 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 peace. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm just sitting here. I gotta get some of this light off of me. All right. I might back up a little bit. Give me a second. All right, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I don't usually go live this late, but I just wanted to get something off my mind. I was just thinking. So yeah, first things first. First things first. This is your first time here. You've never been to the channel before. This is what I do. First things first. I salute the divinity in you. I respect the divinity in you, and each and every one who would listen to the stream or who would listen to the video when at a later time or a later date. So this weekend I had a chance to hear something that really like caught my attention. And what I got out of it was, and I'll tell you what it was in a second, but the word is integrity. Integrity. So I had to think about integrity for a second because I was listening to somebody talk, and they were talking about what they did in their olden days and what they did in their glory days. And as I was listening, because I had a firsthand account, I knew that everything that the person was saying wasn't the truth. So immediately what came to mind was integrity. Integrity. Okay? I choose not to live a life that I would be ashamed of, or that I wouldn't be proud of, or that I would be embarrassed by. So when I hear integrity or live your life with integrity, I mean, I know what the word means, but I'm going to go to my trusty friend, the dictionary, just so you would get a clear understanding on what integrity is. And when I look in the dictionary and I read integrity, it's adherence to a code of values, soundness, completeness, and then it tells you character, decency, goodness, honesty, honor, morality, probability, righteousness, uprightness, and virtue. So I look up the word integrity, and that's what I saw. And I saw these good characteristics, and I saw these good values and these good things about integrity. So, and in my background, I want you guys to see this because, I always, this is my backdrop. There's things I got. There's my books. I rock with my books. You probably see Bob Marley back here. You see my favorite artists, whether you like them or you don't like them. I know why I like them. I know why that's my favorite artist. And then you would see a football jersey that I have. All right, I got a football jersey, but it's not the jersey that's what's important. And I'm going to tell you, the reason I have that jersey is because it takes me to a time, and I don't talk about football because it's really not that important. It was just a vehicle. I used the vehicle to get where I wanted to go. Okay, but what I'm saying is, in the game of life, leave it all on the field. Leave it all on the field. So when you walk away and when it's all said and done, at least you know you did your best. You gave it all you had. You don't have to lie and tell stories. You don't have to lie about what you used to do, because the life you live will speak for you. That's why the word is integrity. If you have kids and your kids say, "Hey, mom, dad, what were you doing in 2020?" You don't have to lie. You could hold your head up. You don't have to be embarrassed. You don't have to hide. You don't have to play small. You don't have to play small because the word is integrity. I choose not to lie to my kids. I choose not to lie in how I live, because the word's integrity. Who are you when nobody else is watching? You could ask me, Either I'm going to answer you or I'm not going to answer you. If you ask me a question that I don't want to answer, I'm going to be like, well, I don't want to answer it, or I'm going to say, I'll get back to you at another time, or I'll go find the answer. But if you ask me something, I'm not going to lie. Why? Because I have to face myself in the mirror. That's what integrity is. I have to face me. I'm not afraid of any man except for God. You have to face yourself. You can't go tell stories from 20 years ago that you know that isn't true to paint a picture of who you wish you are or who you want to be. You have to be that dude. You have to be that woman. You have to be that man. It's not about painting a picture. It's about living with integrity. It's about being truthful with yourself. You don't owe me anything. You don't owe anybody anything. The only person you owe something to is yourself. Be truthful with yourself. Have integrity with your actions. If you go to work and you're working on a job and the boss isn't around, work like the boss was there. Treat the job like your boss is watching you. Look at your work through a different set of eyes. The word's integrity. You do not want to look back on your life and not like the person who you are or who you've become, because it's not where you've been, it's where you're going. I don't care what you did in the past. Your past does not equal your future. We could change. It's never too late to change. It's never too late to change. Your past doesn't equal your future. It doesn't. The fact of the matter is, you have to live. No, I'm not going to even say you have to live with integrity. That's your choice. You could either choose to live with integrity or you could either lie to yourself. I'd rather not lie to myself. I'd rather not lie to myself. If I say I'm going to do something, then that's what it is. I'm going to do it. If I tell you I'm not going to do it, then I'm not going to do it. The word's integrity. I need to say these characteristics again. It's character, decency, goodness, honesty. Be honest with yourself. Before I can be honest with you, I have to be honest with me. First of all, first and foremost, before I can share anything or try to help anybody, I got to help myself. Integrity is the word. Live your life. Try to live your life with integrity. So when you look back on what you accomplished in your good old days or the glory days, you're not lying. You're not fibbing. You're not lying on yourself. You don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that person who look in the mirror and not like who they see. You hear me, right? You do not want to be the person who look in the mirror and who doesn't like what they see. That's why I say live with integrity. Live with integrity. I don't care if you ran a 100-meter dash in 10 seconds or 9 seconds. I don't care if you scored 100 touchdowns. I don't care if you scored 60 points in a basketball game. None of that really matters. It's who are you? Who are you? Who are you when nobody's looking? Huh? Who are you? Integrity, honesty, morality. Choice is yours. I'm not saying you're perfect. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect, but we're all here to do the best we can. All I'm saying is try to live the best you can. Maybe you could teach somebody from your mistakes. Maybe you could teach somebody by sharing your past. Just maybe, instead of lying and keep on lying, because one lie usually leads to another one, and then you're covering up lies, and then you forget the lies once you start lying. But there's going to always be somebody who has the first-hand account. You can't lie to yourself. You cannot. And I think it's sad. When a certain age or you've reached a certain point in your sad. Now the computer, but I had this on my mind and I had to get it off my mind. I had to, because I saw something and it was disturbing. It was disturbing because if you're living a life you lived a life or you're living a life that you're ashamed of and you're embarrassed of, then you could change. You could change. But the first thing it's gonna take is you being honest with yourself. The first thing it's gonna take is you being real with yourself. You don't have to be real with me. You don't owe me anything. I just think it got me aggravated, and I was a little, and I'll be the first person to tell you I'm not perfect. I was a little upset because I saw this person's interview and I see this person talking and the things that they were saying, and it wasn't true. And it wasn't true. And my thing is that why tell stories or why tell things that aren't true if you're in a place where you want to be? If you there's certain things that don't matter. The most important thing to me are my family, my health. These things are things that you can't buy. Those are the most important things to me. you know? And that's why I try to live with integrity. I don't try to tell my kids to do as I say and not as I do. I want them to listen. I want them to watch me say, yo, my dad, he means it when he says it. When he tells you he's going to do something, he does it. That's the life I want to live. That's how I want my kids to remember me. That's how I want people to remember me. I want people to say, well, Chris was a good guy and Chris did his best and Chris tried to help. Chris tried to make a difference in people's lives. And when I talk about my guy, because every so often I'm going to go to my guy, I'm going to talk about my guy X. And when I look at the amount of time he had and what he accomplished, sure he may have been a bad person to some people early on in his young life. Because let's face it, he was a young man. But he changed. He changed. And I think for people not noticing it or recognizing that change, I mean, I just think it's crazy because we all could change. I don't care if you're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, you could change. You could change. You don't have to live with regrets. You don't. You don't. You find a way to forgive yourself. Ask God to forgive you. But don't live in regrets. Don't live in I used to do this and I used to do that. It doesn't matter what you used to do. Know that you could change. Know that it's never too late for you to change. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. If you keep going down a road that isn't going to benefit you, or you will keep on going down a road that doesn't make sense for you, or you change. But know that you could change. For all the beautiful infinite creators, know that you could change. The word's integrity. When you look yourself in the mirror, if you don't like what you see, if you can't stand what you see, don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to yourself. That's why I love David Goggins too. I've been reading David Goggins the last week or two. That's why I love him, because he calls the mirror the accountability mirror. Now I get it. The accountability mirror. When you look in the mirror, you have to be accountable. Be accountable for who you are. Be accountable for what you see. If you don't like what you see, change it. Change it. Change it. You could change. It's not too late. I don't know who I'm speaking to right now, but it's not too late. It's not too late. Integrity is the word. Integrity. You're not Paul Bunyan. These are tall tales. You don't have to tell tall tales. All you have to do is do your best every day. And as long as you do your best every day and you're honest with yourself and you're looking in that accountability mirror, you will change. You will change. But you have to want to change it. And that means you have to have the desire to change. That's the only inevitable in life. Change. Change is a constant. Change is going to happen. You don't have to change, but everything around you is going to change. I can't act like it's 1995 because we're in 2021. I can't act like it's 2009, 2021. That's where we are. I can't act like it's 2016, 2021. I have to grow mentally, spiritually. I have to grow. I have to create and evolve. Keep creating. Keep evolving. As a creator, we all creating, whether it's in our speech, language, in our minds, and our thoughts. Create, grow. But know that the word is integrity. Look it up. Get your dictionary. You guys think I'm playing around? Get your dictionary. Get your dictionary. Keep your dictionary with you. Stop looking up words. Start understanding what a lot of these words are and the meaning of these words. Because integrity is a big one. Accountability is another one. These are huge, huge. But live a life so you're not embarrassed and you're not ashamed as you grow and as you get older. And you're not looking back and telling tall tales and fabrications about some things that you wish you should have, could have done. I don't tell stories about sports. I don't tell stories about things that really doesn't make a difference in my life because I know what's the most important. It's not about uh, your accolades. It's not about that. It's integrity. Do you like the person? Do you like the being? Not do you like, let me excuse me. Do you love the being that you see in the mirror? And I'm grateful for my parents because they taught me love yourself. They taught me that. My parents taught me that. The question is, do you love who you are? Because when you love who you are, then you will set responsibility. Okay? You will accept responsibility for who you are. Who taught you how to brush your teeth? Who taught you how to wash your face? Who taught you how to comb your hair? Who taught you how to take a shower? Who taught you how to eat? Who taught you these things? Chances are it's probably your mother, your father, maybe another family member, depending on your situation. You're adopted maybe with somebody who loved you. Someone who loved you. They taught you how to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Love who you are. Look in the mirror and love who you are, but be accountable to yourself. Be accountable to you. Again, I don't want you guys to forget this. In case you're new to the channel, in case this is the first time you're checking it out, that's cool. But integrity, I cannot say it enough. I cannot stress it enough. And like I said, for me, the only reason that I'm even talking about this is because I saw something that was very disturbing. It was disturbing. When people aren't telling the truth about their past or, whether be it good or bad, we all have stories. Everybody has a story. That's why I said I'm going to try to bring people on here who doesn't mind sharing their stories, who don't mind helping others. If there's something that I can share that I can help you along your journey and help you grow and help you elevate in awareness and consciousness and help you elevate as a spiritual being, I'm game. I'm in. I'm in because it's about doing good, seeking peace, do good, and live a good life. But you have to get the knowledge. You have to get the information. Don't lie to yourself. You can lie to mama, daddy, sister, brother, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, kids. You can lie to boss. You can lie to anybody you want to lie to. But you and I know what's going on. You and I know what's going on. You cannot lie to yourself. You just can't. It can't happen. It can't happen. But when you stop lying to yourself, where's the self-respect? Now you're talking about self-respect. You have no respect for yourself. It's disgusting. It's absolutely gross when you don't have any self-respect, when you don't love yourself. Because if you can lie, and you can lie about certain things, or you can lie about things that you don't even have to lie about, come on. What are we talking about? We're talking about integrity. That's what we're talking about. Integrity. Go after the hard one when nobody's looking. Do your job even when nobody's looking. Do the things that failures don't like to do even when nobody's looking. Change because you decide to change. Change because you want to change. Look in the accountability mirror every day. Look in that mirror every day. If you don't like what you see in that mirror, change. Change one step at a time. And the first thing is recognizing that there needs to be change. You have to recognize that. You have to recognize that. I can't recognize that for you. Just live a life where you have integrity. Look up the word. I've already looked it up a couple of times already, but it was just something that just bothered me. Like, just do your best. That's all that's required of you. Do your best. Love yourself. If you don't like what you see or who you see in the accountability mirror, change. Change. Change doesn't have to be forever. Change don't have to take a long time. It all depends on how bad you want to change. It all depends on how much work you want to do. It all depends on your commitment. It all depends on what you want. But you could change. You could change right now. Decide. Decide. Make a decision and decide. Decide. There's tons of resources. You've got the world in the palm of your hands. Whether you've got an iPhone or the internet or you're listening on a computer, libraries, books. There's all kinds of audios. There's all kinds of resources to help you change, to help you grow. Feed that mind. Feed the mind. Feed it, because what you put in is what you get out. If you give it garbage, that's what it's going to give you. When you need the information, it's going to give you back trash because you put trash in. I'm not going to tell you I don't watch any trash TV. I like a little trash TV every now and then. But what I'm telling you is make sure you put the good in so your mind can serve you when you need it. When you need it. When you need it. Remember, the word is integrity. It's integrity. And I can't like say it enough. I can't say it enough. Love who you are. Love who you are. Love where you're from. Love your parents. Love the people who've taken care of you till you got to the point you are right now. Appreciate that. Because somebody loved you. Somebody loved you because they taught you how to take care of yourself. Or you learned watching somebody else. Remember, we learn from doing. Just live with integrity. Be honest. I remember Earl Nightingale was talking about integrity. Anybody, if you listen to Earl Nightingale, Lead the Field. Lead the Field is a great program. I have that. I try to visit that at least once a year. Lead the Field by Earl Nightingale. Listen to it. He talks about integrity. It's a big one. I just didn't realize, and I'm not going to keep you guys. I'm on a little longer than I even anticipated. But I always knew about integrity. And I'm going to wrap it up. I always knew about integrity. And I understood what it was. But I really, 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 and even I heard Earl Nightingale talk about it. And even as a kid, I've heard about it. But I really didn't like see it firsthand until I witnessed something. And when I witnessed it, I was kind of blown away. And the first thing that came to mind was me. This person has no integrity. They don't care. They don't have any self-respect. They don't care. They just, they don't like who they are. Okay? Before you can love anybody else, love you. Love you first. Love you. Respect yourself. Respect all, fear none. But respect yourself first. Self-respect is huge. Respect yourself. And if you respect yourself, you'll have integrity. You'll have integrity. All right? I appreciate you guys for showing up. Thank you guys. I thank you guys for rocking with me. To all the beautiful infinite creators out there, I definitely appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Remember, we don't care about the haters because we are infinite creators. We keep creating and keep evolving. Keep creating, keep evolving. You don't have to compete, people. There's no competition. There's no competition. We just create. All you have to do is create. 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 K-Train, when am I gonna get you on, bro? When am I gonna get you on? I'm ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Shoot me an email, K-Train. Definitely, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I want to talk to you because I want to talk to you about whether we dive into the master key or whether we dive into frequency or something else you want to talk about. I definitely want to go live with you, K-Train. I definitely thank you for showing up. But yeah, this was something that I just had on my mind the last few days, and I almost cut myself like getting upset because somebody I know didn't have integrity. But you can't focus on other people. You have to focus on yourself. You have to put the attention where it needs to be. But it's integrity. Live with integrity. Live with integrity. I salute the divinity in everybody. I respect the divinity in you. K Train. I'm gonna hit you up on either Instagram, K Train, or I'll send you a message. I'll send you a message on YouTube either tomorrow sometimes, and let's set something up. But I respect the divinity in every last one of you guys. Thank you guys for rocking with the channel. Thank you guys for showing up. Yeah, I mean, I had to get that off my chest. I love you guys. Remember, keep creating, keep evolving. Keep creating, keep evolving. All right? I love you guys. I'm up. Take care. Peace. K Train, I'll get at you.